we're suing for all of Lisa Page and Peter Strzok's communication, so it's broader than text messages. And they're all, I think 13,000 documents or so. And they went up to the year 2020 to turn them all over to us. So, we could put a man on the moon in a briefer amount of time.
Than to get documents out of the government. So on this particular round of text messages, there's some interesting information. I want to see how important you think it is. Referenced by Peter Strzok to Lisa Page that they, quote, think our sisters have begun leaking like mad. Scorned and worried and political, they're kicking into overdrive. This all happened in December of 2016, these references. What do you make of this? Sisters, I'm guessing, this is a reference potentially to other agencies, but the notion that there is leaking throughout the government going on that's very political in nature.
Right, and when you're talking about sisters and organizations like the CIA or DOJ or whatever, the leaking at issue was classified. So this was criminal activity that was going on, targeting the Trump team, trying to make Trump look bad. You may recall there were classified leaks of information about unmaskings. Last night, new text messages came out essentially confirming that there were leaks about the nature that there was a FISA warrant targeting Carter Page. The mere existence of a FISA warrant is extremely classified. So when you've got folks leaking that they're in existence, the whole purpose of a FISA warrant is to do it in secret so the guy you're targeting doesn't know what's happening. Well, that was blown out the window. And the same group, the so-called intelligence community that was leaking this in 2017, that there was classified targeting of Carter Page, basically spying on the Trump team, is now telling us that we can't get that information declassified by President Trump. Well, there was pressure, it looks like, internally to let it all out. And the big text that relates to what was going on is Strzok talking about a media leak strategy. Now, his lawyer says, well, that was an anti-media leak strategy, and you can't believe your lying eyes on it. But you can see this extraordinary effort, not to declassify things in a legitimate sense, but to leak things. And that's the core issue, especially as it relates to the later emergence of the Mueller special counsel operation. It was founded on an investigation that wasn't geared at getting at the truth, but getting at Donald Trump through these illicit leaks.
Now, Lisa Page, she had a hand in leaking that we're very well aware of, right? I mean, vis-a-vis Andrew McCabe was leaking through her. And that's when he was found guilty of lack of candor for not being forthcoming with the FBI. In fact, lying to the FBI about his relationship with her and the press, right?
Yeah, I think that's a correct recollection. That was about the Clinton, ironically, email investigation, or the Clinton Foundation investigations. He was trying to be clear that it wasn't the FBI that was obstructing it, but the Justice Department. What a rat's nest over there.
Yeah. So more, yet again, more evidence. So are we going to see more of these text messages coming out, do you believe? Is your impression that there is more to come on this Strzok and Page thing?
Yes. As I said, we're getting email messages, judicial watches separately. There's going to be a fight about text messages because these are text messages that are given by to Congress. Congress doesn't know what else is out there, and they don't know what necessarily is being withheld. So there could be more to come for sure.
All right, more with Tom Fitton in just a moment, including the latest on this Mueller investigation and when it might actually finish. Could an end be near? 6:43 on WMAL.